Thomas Tuchel explains key decision behind Chelsea transfers ahead of Romelu Lukaku arrival. Thomas Tuchel insists Chelsea must maintain their squad harmony this summer by bringing in players of the right character. Chelsea are poised to complete the signing of Romelu Lukaku for £97.5 million this week, having made the signing of a new striker a top priority this summer. While a deal is agreed, Tuchel refused to discuss the imminent arrival of the Belgium international when speaking at a press conference ahead of Wednesday's UEFA Super Cup clash with Villarreal. "I think it is good for any squad if players with a certain quality or attitude arrive," Tuchel said. "It is not just about collecting players with talent. It is foremost about what can someone bring to the group in terms of character and profile without disturbing them, at the same time keeping people on their toes, so they aren't too comfortable or in their comfort zone. That stops people reaching their top level. It's about keeping everybody on the front foot and in a bit of a state of insecurity where everybody really has to fight for their place. But there must be a realistic chance to fight for your place. There must be a role in the team for everyone, and this is the most important thing. If you can have everything, this is the moment to bring somebody in. If there are some doubts, maybe it is best not to bring someone in." Lukaku will become Chelsea's first major signing of the summer, with more arrivals expected before the transfer window closes. Chelsea striker Timo Werner reacts to world-class Romelu Lukaku's imminent arrival. Timo Werner has rubbished suggestions he might be worried by Romelu Lukaku's pending arrival at Chelsea and believes he, and the rest of the team, will benefit from the Belgian's presence. The West Londoners are on the verge of announcing a club record £97.5 million deal with Inter for the striker, who has already undergone a medical in Milan before flying to London to finalise the transfer. Thomas Tuchel had made a new, clinical frontman his top target this summer, with Werner having endured a mixed first season in the Premier League as he missed a host of gilt-edged chances. Asked if he is fazed by Lukaku's pending arrival, Werner told Sky Sports, "He's probably one of the best three strikers in the world at the moment, no question. I don't think we need to say too much about him. He's a world-class striker who will benefit any team. I certainly think at Leipzig it always helped me having a big striker alongside me. I think that's always good because I'm not the biggest, and when you play on your own up front you obviously always have the attention of one or two brawny defenders. It's a good new weapon to have in our game when you know that if you play a long ball he'll hold it up. And then the fast players around him can set off. I think that's good for any team." He's a beast. Chelsea defender Antonio Rudiger hails Romelu Lukaku ahead of £97.5 million transfer. Chelsea defender Antonio Rudiger has described Romelu Lukaku as a beast, ahead of his £97.5 million move to Stamford Bridge. Lukaku, who spent 3 years at Chelsea earlier in his career, is set to return to West London after the Blues agreed a club record deal with Inter Milan. Rudiger has come up against Lukaku many times for club and country and says Belgium's record goalscorer is a top striker. Asked about Lukaku's qualities, Rudiger said at a press conference on Tuesday, "You can see the body type, he's a beast and very strong. He showed that in Italy over the past 2 years where he did very well, and for his national team. He's a goalscorer, for me, a top striker. I cannot talk about someone who isn't a Chelsea player. I talked about his strengths and said he's a top-class striker and someone who loves to score goals. I can't say more than that. He's still the main target." Fabrizio Romano says Chelsea FC want to sign Jules Kounde. Chelsea FC are still looking to complete the signing of Jules Kounde from Sevilla this summer, according to Italian reporter Fabrizio Romano. Sevilla defender Kounde has been linked with a move to Stamford Bridge this summer as Tuchel considers adding to his back line. According to Romano, the France international remains as Chelsea FC's top target in central defence this summer. Speaking on the Here We Go podcast, Romano said, "The Kounde situation is he is still the main target for Chelsea at centre-half. They were focusing on Lukaku but now they will move again on Kounde. There is still no agreement on the value of Kurt Zouma with Sevilla. So they will be negotiating with Sevilla in the coming days to find the solution for Kounde." Kounde, 22, made one appearance for France at Euro 2020 after being a regular fixture in the Sevilla team in La Liga last season.